Unbreakable Souls. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Uh, I was brought to your algorithm for a reason, so stay a while. You might hear something or see something that you find useful. If you're returning, thank you so much for returning. I really do appreciate it. Thank you all for subscribing and just going on this journey. Let's just us going on this journey together. I really am very, 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 very grateful for just all of the support and all of the subscribers, new and day ones. I really do appreciate everyone. I will be doing a reading today. I actually did a reading earlier, and I was going to post it, and something told me not to post that. So um, that one's tucked until I'm instructed to do otherwise with that information. So I did want to get a reading out to the collective, though, so I am going to do another reading to see what else comes through, and we'll go from there. But before I start, I do want to clear out the energy. I did already shuffle the cards again. I did a reading already prior to this. Um, but I'm gonna go ahead and clear out that energy. That energy wasn't meant for me to share, so I'm gonna go ahead and clear out that energy and start something else. Holy Spirit, ancestors closest to the light, God, ascended masters, spirit guides, I ask that you protect me as I channel this message for the collective. I only accept love, light, wisdom, peace, guidance in this reading. Only love, light, wisdom, peace, guidance. Anything else, you are not allowed. You must go. Only love, light, wisdom, peace, guidance. Um, any negative energy, any type of evil spell work, any harm sent to myself or the collective and our loved ones, I do return that to sender so strong that they don't even think about trying or testing us again, okay? Again, I only accept love, light, wisdom, peace, and guidance. I know, I speak, I feel, I am love. I know, I speak, I feel, I am peace. I know, I speak, I feel, I am protected. I know, I speak, I feel, I'm connected. All right. Okay. That is. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see what message. What message do we have for the collective today? I'm hearing it won't be long. It won't be long. All right. It won't be long. You're going from you're going from self-doubt. You're going from unhealthy habits, unhealthy mental thinking, ideologies. We've already talked about that this is a season of transition. So this is a little deeper dive into what this transition for you looks like, collective. There was a time um where maybe you did things that didn't really show self-love. Um Maybe your mindset was coming from a mindset of lack. You doubted yourself, you doubted possibility. At some point in your life, now you're transitioning into a phase of stability, harmony, flow. Yeah, you're releasing all of I'm hearing that I'm hearing release your inhibitions. Um Feel the rain on your skin. You know that song? I wonder what those lyrics are. Release your inhibitions. Feel the rain on your skin. Anyways, I'm hearing that song is that might resonate. That might be significant to someone, that particular song. But yeah, releasing different things, surrendering and just purging old. Yeah, you're purging all of this old. You're purging the old you. There's someone that is regretful that they did not make an offer to you during that time in your life, because now you have transitioned into something a little different. And someone's in regret. Someone is in regret about that. You're really not paying this person any attention. There's no attraction there. There's no type of spark whatsoever there, and they're kind of regretting it. They're wishing, they're regretting how they treated you in that time of your life when, yeah. Now you've moved. Now you've moved into calmer waters. The storm is over. Um, you feel like you can make it because the storm is over. And they see that. There's people in your life right now, collective, that they're seeing you transition right in front of them. They are seeing you change. They are seeing you go from one thing to another. They're seeing your mindset change. They're seeing you may talk about different things, and you may talk with like confidence, and they never understood before, but now that they see things happening for you, see things that you once said you wanted happening for you, they're starting to think, okay, maybe I should have listened to Collective. Maybe I should have taken a page out of Collective's book. There's someone here really regretting how they treated you during your time. I'm going to hear your time of just, I feel like God put people in your life to test them as well, right? So, or he put you in their life to test them. And a lot of people failed. A lot of people failed. A lot of people failed. And all of those people are regretting right now. I'm not going to say one particular person. I'm going to say during this transition, they're all going, somehow, some way, they're all going to see you. They're all going to see this stability, this harmony, this flow of just smooth, calm, just calmer waters. Everyone that had the opportunity to show you any type of grace, to treat you well, to not abuse their whatever type of power they may have had over you, emotionally, physical, whatever it is, those people who abuse that power in whatever way, knowledge, maybe knowing something that you didn't know and then using that to their advantage, then at the end it ended up hurting you. Collective, those people, and you've got a lot of them, those people are now they're starting to see your transition, and they are in deep regret. You've released these people. You didn't even think about these people. Yeah. Now they want to come. They want to come towards you. They want to come and make up. They want to bridge the gap. They want to whatever. They're hoping that bridge isn't completely burnt down to the ground. Maybe there's still some remnants to where y'all can put it back together, build it. You know, they want to send an olive branch, whatever. Take it how it resonates. These people, if they're probably trickling in right now, one by one. They're trickling in somehow, some way. They're making their way into your energy, and you're seeing that. The number's only going to increase as you become more successful, and your success is imminent. Your success is guaranteed. Your success is inherited spiritually. You have spiritually inherited this next phase of your life. And these people had a chance. These people had a chance to do the right thing by you, to treat you right, but now you're in your North Node. You're walking in your purpose, and if you haven't yet, that's the next phase. That's what's happening next. You're stepping into unfamiliar things. Unfamiliar things. How can I put this? These people are like being stopped in their tracks. Somehow they're seeing you. They're seeing how you look. They're seeing something about you. And they're just kind of stuck at a stalemate. Stuck watching you, stuck in regret, stuck thinking about how the woulda, coulda, shoulda, coulda, wouldas, if only if, whatever. They're over there, but they're stuck, right? Meanwhile, you are just moving forward. It's like they're watching your life, like they're watching a movie. They're watching you live in your wish fulfillment. And that's your justice. That is your justice. I mean, the first shall be last and the last shall be first. I'm a firm believer. God puts you in a position to potentially help or inform or whatever it is. If God puts you in a position to help someone in any type of way, it doesn't have to be monetarily. It could just be in any type of way. Maybe you experienced something and that lesson was meant for you to provide to that person in that moment that they needed that lesson. Maybe you were the one that could really hone in and explain to them what that situation really give them guidance and give them clarity on a situation that you once experienced. And that was the test. God put you through that so that you run into someone that may need to hear about that particular type of situation you had been in. And if you choose not to help a person based on what you've learned, you're failing you're failing the test. I don't know if that makes sense, but take it how it resonates. it's going to make sense to whoever it's supposed to make sense to. Unexpected shift. Mm-hmm. Take the first step. That's all you have to do. Whatever it is that is piquing your interest at this point, do whatever it is you have to do to take the first step towards that. That's all you need to do. That's where you are. That's the vibration you're in right now, collective. All you have to do is take the first step. I mean, I've been saying this for a couple of months now. This is your time. You're a master manifester. This is the timeline you're in. You have all the knowledge that you need. It's on you. It's up to you now just to take the first step. You were born for a higher calling. That's for somebody. Take the first step and you were born for a higher calling. Some of y'all might be seeing 444, 555, 333, 111. If so, this is for you. Have faith in your skills and talents. So some of y'all are having an opportunity to display what it is you can offer in a situation, relationship, professional life, or just personal life in some way, shape, or form. You're in a position to be able to display those things, and you want to be confident in what it is you can offer, what it is you bring to the table, because it's a lot. Everything is going to work out in your favor. All right. Act on your idea. Somebody's got an idea. Act on it. I keep getting so this is a call to action. This is a call to action. Your life is already flowing in the way that it's supposed to flow. So on top of this, because this is where you're at. This is where people are gonna now be looking at you, wanting to be in your presence. You're not going to be as accessible to everyone anymore. There's people right now that can't get in contact with you if they wanted to. They couldn't get through the line. And that number is only going to continue to increase. This is a call to action. Your life is already flowing the way it's supposed to flow. You're going in the right direction. Whatever idea you have, whatever it is you want to do, do it. Take the first step. And whatever this is that you're going through right now, it's a blessing in disguise. It's a blessing in disguise. There might be some difficulties ahead, but you'll push through because you got this. The winds are changing. If you feel like you've been struggling or you feel unsure of yourself or what's going to be happening next, just know that everything is going to blow in your favor. You may feel like some things are falling apart, but just know that it's actually building the framework for something much better. So just hang in there. Hang in there. So you're on the right path. 11. I've got 227 here. 7 and 4 is 11. You're on the right path. Your guides, your angels, ancestors, God, the universe, whatever it is you are being guided right now. You are going to have something. A proposal is going to be made to you. It's going to be made to you. And this is something that you're not really you're unsure of. But the way that you are attracting things, positive energy is surrounding you. You're attracting, like, your aura is, people can like feel the passion that when you speak about whatever you talk about, you're very passionate about it. People are enamored by you, collective. I don't know that you are used to that. I think you are used to just kind of hiding in the shadows, being quiet, not really saying a lot. But people are enamored by you. They're intrigued by you. They want to know what you're thinking. You're rare to a lot of, like, people feel like you might be some type of, like, you're very rare in the eyes of people. And I don't think you're used to that either. I think you're used to feeling ordinary. But now you're extraordinary. You've always been extraordinary. But now it's like, now everyone, it's like you felt like people didn't see it. And maybe God maybe God was hiding this light so that you could learn your lesson, so that people, it's kind of like, y'all know the movie Coming to America. So it's kind of like that. Prince Hakeem goes to New York, acts poor, whatever. He doesn't want anyone to really know who he really is, because he wants to see the genuine side of people, their intentions, are they pure, blah, 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 right? That's kind of what God did for you. God brought you through a karmic, first of all, you were born into some form of a karmic family. You've had hard times, you've had struggles, you've had lessons since you were a young age. That's just what the chosen, the unbreakable souls, the whatever you want to call yourself, that's our life. Those are our lives. We've had struggles, we've had lessons. And in that, you may not even really you may not have had a whole lot. So God gave people an opportunity to catch you during that time in your life. And there were some that did. There were some that helped you. There were some that passed the test. And those ones that passed the test, whatever they helped you in, that changed your life and it propelled you into a direction that was favorable to your future. Anytime someone chose to help you in your time of need, that help was truly sent from God. And everyone that failed to help you before, everyone that had the opportunity to help you, that didn't help you, everyone that God allowed in your life during a time that you didn't have much, during a time that you didn't know much. Those people who abused that and didn't really appreciate that, He's not allowing them to be in this new stage where you know things, where you're completely, they're not going to be allowed to be at this point in your life because they didn't treat you right when they could have treated you right. When you needed guidance, you needed help, you needed protection. Hell, you probably just needed a shoulder to cry on, an ear to listen, a trusting person. Those people who betrayed you will not be allowed to be at this. And those are the ones that are looking like, oh, just shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Now they're watching you reach all of your goals, everything that you talked about, and they were calling you crazy, or they were saying that things just weren't going to be, that would never happen, that's not possible, that you're in the clouds, you're all of this, delusional, that's not real life. Now they're seeing all of that stuff happen for you, and they're second guessing themselves like, dang. They're just watching you accomplish literally everything that you said you would, that they said you were crazy for thinking was possible. And they don't want to see it. It's hard for them to watch. It's hard for them to see. My vision is like, if you guys see my eye, like my vision is bothering me, which tells me they don't even want to see it, but they have to see it. They have to see it. Everything that they said was going to happen to you based on their judgment of you and the decisions you chose to make in life, they're watching you excel to the next level. They're just watching you grow. They're watching you overcome so much. And now maybe it took them a while. Maybe they had, because these are people that have been in your life, right? So maybe they're finally at a point like, okay, Collective just does not give up. Collective just does not break. Collective is unbreakable. No matter what happens, they get through it. No matter what happens, things always work. Like now people are realizing that about you. They're realizing how special you are. And they're regretting. They're regretting it. They're literally watching a phoenix rise from the ashes. They're literally watching you propel into a whole different phase of your life. They're watching things change for you. And while they're stuck watching you. They're stuck watching you. So not only are they watching you, but they feel stuck. They have a feeling of like, nothing's happening for me. So there's like jealousy there. Like, why is this happening to Collective? Oh my God, they've been, and now they're just like, dang, I wish I would have just stay cool with collective or just did them right, because then maybe I could, you know, ride on the coattail of the collective or hop on that bandwagon. Like, they're just like really thinking like, dang, maybe if I would have did this or did that, like I could have been in this, at least in their presence, at least in their circle, at least having communication or some type of access to them. Like, they're just wanting some type of access to you. But you're not paying them no attention. You're not even like thinking about them. You're looking ahead. You're not looking backwards. You're looking ahead and you're confident. And this isn't luck. This is blood. This is inheritance. Spiritual inheritance. And you will not be, God's not going to allow them to come with you. God's not going to, if they weren't there with you during your rawest, most authentic, most raw form, underdeveloped form, if they weren't riding with you during that time, God's not going to let them ride with you during this time. They can't, they're going to have to try to, they missed this train. This train is gone. This train is gone. They just going to have to watch you from afar. All right, just a little bit more, and then we'll, yeah, you're going in, you're moving into calmer waters. You're moving into calmer waters. Nine of Pentacles. The Emperor. Nine of Cups. We got the Chariot and we got the Justice card. I'm hearing like not only do these people admire you, they look up to you. Like, you know that phrase, I'm your rapper's favorite rapper type situation. Like, some of y'all might rap, I don't know. But just meaning like, I'm your favorite rapper's favorite rapper is what I meant to say. They're looking at you like something so unattainable. Like, you are so unattainable to these people. Your life, these people don't even know how to approach somebody like this. They don't know. You've got a sense of authority, so you're running things in some way, shape, or form. You're going places. You're independent. You are you are financially stable, and you're living a life of you're happy. You're everything that you're doing, like you're happy. You're happy at work. The Magician at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you're living in your manifestation, and you're not interested in anyone's BS. You're not dealing with anyone's betrayal. You're not dealing with the gossip. You don't want nobody like you're balanced. You're on the right path. You've got opportunities just left and right. The High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. You are You're it, collective. You're spiritual, your knowledge, you know. You have literally changed your life. You have literally manifested your dream life. You have manifested a dream job. You have manifested love, a dream relationship. You are spiritually high ranking. This is a spiritual inheritance. Mm. Yeah, there's someone here that does not mean you well. Comes with a lot of drama. They have a message. They want to tell you something. And they're hoping that you fall for whatever. They're hoping that you don't see their true intentions of why they're telling or why they're bringing you this message. It has to do with it does have, I mean, we've got the Page of Pentacles in reverse and we've got the Four of Pentacles. It has to do with money for sure, and they're hoping that you you're gonna have people that are gonna try to fool you, but you're gonna, I mean, you're gonna see it coming. You're gonna see it coming. You're gonna see it. You're gonna see it all because you are the High Priestess. You're the High Priestess. So you've got a start of a new career. We've got the Ace of Pentacles here. That's the beginning. Things are about to start getting really, really good for you, collective. The Ace of Pentacles is the beginning. We've got the Ace of Swords. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. We've got the Emperor card here. We've got the High Priestess, Major Arcanas. The Emperor and the Empress is out here. You've got love here, a divine connection, a divine union. You've got the Emperor, the Empress. We've got the Lovers out here, and we've got the Strength card. And we've got commitment. And then we've got the World card. This is your confirmation. This is your call to action. This is what everyone is seeing. Everyone. Meanwhile, you're just over here living your life. You're doing you, right? You're just charging ahead, just trying to live your life, trying to accomplish your goals. But everyone else is looking at your life and they're seeing this person. They're seeing this person with that is smart, that is empowered, that is going places, that's living a calm life, that's in some form of authority. They've got love in their life. They've got a good job. They've got, like, this is what everyone is seeing, and they just want to have a conversation with you. They just, like, this is like, people are just like, man, if I could just get one more chance to talk to Collective. If I could just get Collective on the phone, or if I could just get them to just respond to a text message or to an email or to a DM, like, if I could just get them to respond, I would just, like, that's what I'm hearing. Like, they really, like, there are people in dire need. They're in dire need. Of you. But they're toxic. And all they're going to do is bring back toxic old patterns. So leave them alone. Just leave them alone. What's the final message for the Collective? Deception, yeah. Leave them alone. They don't wish they're. This is your. Leave them alone. They're going through their own karma. They have to, so they're, they have to go through this. You're not going to be able to save this person or these people. You can't, I know you're going to want to bring them along, because your life is going to be, you're going to have opportunities to, like, provide people with different things. So your life is about to change for real. And you're going to want to, like, share that, or, help people, but these people are not healed. They have some serious issues, and they need to go through whatever it is. They need to grow. They need to grow. They need to follow. They need to follow what it is their guides are trying to tell them. You've got a divine union here. You've got a divine union that keeps coming through. So you've got career, you've got love, you've got legacy. All right, Collective. I'm going to do one last angel number, and then we're going to be all done. All right. This went a little bit longer than what I wanted it to. This is the one. This one right here. 555. Change. You are going to level up. It might not feel good initially, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. That is the why you've been asking for. Push through it. There's a reward waiting for you at the finish line. That's the message, and I provide it with love and peace, and it is directly from my heart. Remain unbreakable. Just keep doing you. Until next time. Bye.